Hey, what is up, everybody? I'm Owen over at Gutter Rescue, and we've had some questions come in. Today, the question we're going to answer is, should I go with a 5-inch gutter or should I go with a 6-inch gutter? Because I'm looking to upgrade my gutter systems and I'm not sure which way to go. And is bigger always better? Well, I guess we'll have to answer that question for you. So today what I did is I actually brought in a couple samples. We have a 5-inch sample and a 6-inch sample that we take on every one of our inspections so that we can show homeowners what the difference is, talk to them about the pros and cons, and then let them make the choice based off from what we inspect and suggest as far as where their home is and what it should have and what it might require. And what we practice at Gutter Rescue. So I'm just going to show you a quick sample. So this right here is a 6-inch gutter. This is a 5-inch gutter. Right off the rip, the biggest thing that you're going to notice is there's a major size difference, right? But not only that, if I flip them around and I show you these two outlets, so those are basically what your downspouts get connected to and how the water flows and exits and gets carried away from your home and foundation. So not only are you getting a different size gutter, you're also getting a different size downspout. These are all important things, and we'll get into that in just a sec. So in comparison to a 5-inch gutter, a 6-inch gutter is actually going to have improved water flow. What do I mean? So a 6-inch gutter can actually hold about 50% or more water than this 5-inch gutter. So you're only going up an inch, but you're getting a minimum of 50% more water capacity for this guy. Also, with your downspout being a 3x4, it's going to allow that water to flow a lot faster and get away from the home and away from the foundation, which is what we want. If I'm a homeowner, who cares? Why does that matter? Well, it can matter for a lot of reasons, right? If I'm Mr. Smith and I just have like a single-story ranch, maybe a gutter on the front and back of the house, and they're 40 foot long, a 5-inch gutter might be okay, right? But if I'm Mr. Smith and I just want one downspout on that single-story 40 foot long run, you might want to go to a 6-inch because the 5-inch, technically you should not run more than 30 foot without putting a downspout on each side so that you can split the water flow evenly. So that could be one reason for somebody with a single-story home. Now, if you're Mr. Jones and let's say you have a 2-3-story home and sometimes you have gutters up on the 2nd story and they flow down into the gutters on the 1st story, and you've got valleys and you've got hips and you've got a pretty large roof footprint. Well, you would definitely want to go with a 6-inch gutter. And the reason is because you've got a lot of water that's accumulating on the roof. Then if you have valleys, it's all going to accumulate in those valleys, depending on the roof system. You'll have 2 separate parts of the roof. They'll come together in the valley. They'll shoot down. And if they're just trying to go into this little guy, it might not work. So you might want something that's a little bit bigger, a little bit beefier, so that it can handle the water volume, okay? So that's also why it's a good point to have a gutter inspection and just kind of see what's right for your home. Now, next one, you may also experience less maintenance, right? So, like I just showed you, 5-inch and 6-inch. Look at those downspouts, right? I mean, if you look at it and you're looking at, debris getting in your gutter, which one of those do you think is going to clog a little bit easier? This guy. So, you might have a little bit more maintenance with a 5-inch gutter than you do with a 6-inch gutter because you've got a smaller downspout with a 5 than you do a 6. So, some of that smaller debris in a 6-inch gutter might flow right through, hit the downspout, shoot out that 3x4 downspout, and you may not necessarily need to worry about cleaning as much. Now, you could eliminate that problem completely and go with a gutter guard for each of the systems, but that's a different video and complete. So, next, a 5-inch gutter, 6-inch gutter. a 6-inch gutter is gonna perform much better for your home. It doesn't matter if you have a single story with a 40-foot gutter, or you have 2-3-story homes and a large roof footprint. 6-inch gutter is gonna be better for both options. It's just a bigger, beefier gutter. It's more sturdy. It's gonna hold more water. It's gonna get more water away from the house faster. And I mean, just visually, aesthetically, from the roadside, it's a little bit bigger. So it looks a little bit nicer. So that's pretty much it as far as the 5 and the 6-inch, what the biggest differences are. So for you, if you're looking at your house and you're looking at potentially upgrading your gutter system, or maybe you have a large home already and your gutter's a 5-inch and it's just not performing the way that it should, give us a call at 607-731-7406. I'm Owen. We can schedule you a gutter inspection. We can come around, take a look at what you got going on, talk to you about any problems or issues that we see as a professional, give you our recommendations, work up a price for you, and then go from there. All right, hope that helped. Hope that was informative for everybody. And again, if you have any questions when it comes to like your gutter systems, feel free, shoot us a message. We're gonna be doing these videos probably 2 to 3 times a week, where we just try to educate people on the gutter systems and the differences between what's going on with them. All right, see ya.